Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markelius, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Today we look into the case of K-Shine battery case. This is a K-Shine battery case. So, a brother came down and gave a report of K-Shine hitting him in the mouth more than once. The report said these guys used to be friends. K-Shine let the man come stay in New York with him, around his family and his woman, you know. The guy was doing a lot of fraudulent things, which led into a fight. K-Shine allegedly punched the man in the face a few times. But because he cared about him and said friends sometimes fall out and have fights, the man was allowed to come back in the house, have supper, come back in the house, have supper, and stay the remainder of his time to going back to Chicago. Okay. So the man come out from Chicago to New York to come live with you. Y'all kicking it. He do some fraudulent things. You get mad, whoop the man, hit him all up in the face and mouth. So it won't be no hard feelings. You allow this man to come back into the house, sleep in the house, and give him a nice hot meal. I guess. I don't think I'm willing to trust a man who I done punched all over, sleeping on my couch with a nice bowl of hot soup. Like everything was all right. You got to be gangster doing that. You better than me, fam. That's all I can say. You whoop a brother and show him hospitality. That's the host for you. Okay. When the man go back home to Chicago, then this explode on social media. The man is sending threats, talking about you banded from Chicago. You come here, allegedly, this was being said. You come down here, it's over for you. On sight when I see you. This what K-Shine saying, the man threatening him and saying, when I see you, it's on sight, no words to be said, and then people start posting pictures of firearms. And what do K-Shine do? Agree to a battle to go to this place. Fam, you don't care about nothing, fam? Do you really just jump out the window and look, let me just give you some advice for the future. This worked out for you this time, but fam, don't keep doing that. Don't keep doing that, and do not take this situation thinking you're going to get away with that another. Stop, fam. We're going to get off into that. This brother not only agreed to the battle, he fly to the battle, which means he don't have a weapon. Not in that airport. Definitely don't have a weapon. And we fighting terrorism since 2001. So he fly, no weapon. The guy have the nerves to literally come to the event. Now, I get that you coming to the event to stand on what you said you was going to do. So this dude buy a ticket. He done spent $60 to come to this event only to get beat up again. They showing pictures of this brother literally hiding behind a bouncer. Literally hiding behind a bouncer. Another brother got a blog where you can hear the sound of the jaw cracking. It's cry. He say, listen, listen. Then you hear, pow! Then a flock of people running over to the sound of the pow! Only to then show this man hiding behind a big fat man. That ain't the bad part. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Bad part is, why this man front row watching the K-Shine and YK battle, cheering K-Shine on, saying facts, facts to K-Shine bars. And K-Shine do a rebuttal to YK saying, didn't I just knock your man out 10 minutes ago? So let me get this right. You tell this man he ain't welcome to Chicago, it's a no-fly zone. Only for this man to come to Chicago with no weapon, then hit you in the mouth in front of everybody from Chicago. The bouncer, you hiding behind the bouncer like, hey, get him off me. And the bouncer like, go on somewhere, fam. Get up. What happened to the no-fly zone? The man flew to Chicago. Who signed off on the no-fly zone? Listen, I'm from Chicago. It definitely don't work like that. There is no way, and I'm going to say this, there is no way whatsoever, any way possible, K-Shine can hit a brother that's on count. If y'all know what on count means, a brother that's on count in any mob affiliations in Chicago, and nothing happened to him behind it. No way possible. Chicago is gang land. Gang land. Structured, orientated to the T. That's why the murder rate and the shootings is so high. The gangs are protected within its own organization. There are laws put in play that members must participate. No exceptions. No exceptions at all to the rule. You must aid and assist every member, wrong or right, good or bad. And then they'll deal with you later on after business is handled and taken care of. So this brother is in high suspect of being anything he's saying he is. Because when you hit somebody who in an organization, gang affiliating, and they on count, that's a violation for nobody not to participate and help. In every organization. Not just certain ones, in every last one. You swing off on anybody that's on count. In Chicago, around the peak, that ain't gonna happen. So, I don't know what this brother was. I don't know what this brother said he is. There's no way an out-of-towner do that to a brother that's really on count. That's just a fact. That's a real fact. There's violations in play on that. Trust me, I know the literature. For both sides. For both sides, literally. That's documented. Anybody who know what I'm talking about know exactly what I'm saying. No way possible that happens. Everybody got to help. Well, that's a violation. That's a violation within everybody's organization. Oh, you didn't help? Dude hit him and you just sat there, you didn't do nothing? Get on the wall. How many minutes? 5, 6, 7? Them long time, but that's how they do them. Stand in position, stand in your pose. You're going to accept this because you broke law. So, you just can't keep whooping on this same guy, fam. You can't be whooping them in New York, then buying tickets and coming and whoop them in Chicago neither. I'm not going to do that, man. I have to protect this man's life. Therefore, I will grant this man a restraining order. You sitting there bragging about punching this man in the mouth and feeding him soup afterwards. I definitely going to, you definitely got to pay that ticket, man. You going to pay that ticket. So I'm giving him his restraining order. You ought to stay 1,000 feet from this man, anywhere around this man. You're not to be allowed around this man. And you definitely going to pay that battery fine. Can't keep whooping this man, hitting him in front of all the people. That being said, this battle truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Can you please fax me a copy of that? Subscribe to Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth 1UF.